Hey guys, thanks for watching this episode of Farming Ain't Easy, but sometimes farming just ain't easy. Here we are, we're so thankful to have a good crop this year, but it's too hot, it's too dry. Some of our crop is lodging, it's falling over. It's unbelievable. We can't get to some of this silage as fast as we need to. So unfortunately, we're losing a little bit of quality. But as a good friend once said, or continually reminds me, I should say, we're gonna play the hand we're dealt. And well, we're just gonna do everything we can to harvest this beautiful crop. But it's just a shame. Everything was looking so perfect this year, and now too hot, too dry, a little bit of lodging, playing the hand we're dealt. Stay tuned, guys, watch this. Oh, so here we are, we're cutting, and we're cutting in the evening hours. We're having to avoid cutting in the heat of the day, unfortunately, just because the crop is a little bit over mature from where we'd like it. We can't really fault the crop for falling over. It's heavy. Like, it reminds me of walking through canola. So again, in a couple videos, if you haven't watched them all and read all the descriptions like everyone typically does on a YouTube video, the height of my belly button was posted in the description there. And as you can see, this spring triticale is well past my belly button. So it's a heavy crop that's just fallen over under its own weight. What we've been finding is if we cut in the middle of the day like we typically can in this area, we lose some leaves and it's a little harder on the heads. We have some head loss on the crop, so we don't want any of those things. It's gonna hurt our nutritional value, so we're cutting in the morning and we're cutting into the night. Typically we don't want to cut in the night, but these nights have been so warm that there's not really any risk of nitrates cutting into the night right now. So humidity's up, let's go cutting. Can't be more happy with some of the feedback I got from you guys on the question I asked in another video about our air intake filter on our JCB 4220 Fast Tracks. Anyways, I can't help but wonder now. I'm stuck here in the telehandler today and we're stacking silage, trying to get it out of the way so we can keep the hay rake and the baler going. But I got another question for you guys. I hope you don't mind, but I need some help. We have been struggling this year with efficiency when it comes to these silage bales, these wrapped bales. We are blessed with a very high yielding year. However, there are more bales on the headlands than what we can drive around. So as an example, as we're baling, the telehandler or the bale wagons, whatever have you, need to be picking the bales up because the rake can't keep going. We're a little bit new to the silage bale side of stuff, and you know, we watch a lot of your guys' videos online about how you guys clean up these fields and keep this equipment moving, because you know, a combine or a baler are some of the most important things in the field, and you just got to keep them moving at all costs. My question to you is what's the best way to be getting these silage bales off the field? When we were in Agritechnica this last fall, we got to experience and see what the Anderson bale wagon was all about, and it's a bale wagon specifically designed for moving silage bales. However, it takes a pretty decent size tractor to be able to handle that weight, but that's one option. Obviously we're using a telehandler and moving the bales off of the headlands just with a telehandler. We're running a JCB 532/60, I believe it is. It works good, but it's a little on the slower side for the quantity of bales that we're dealing with right now. So we like to sell a lot of our silage right out of the field, and that's not always possible, but it is preferred. The less we can handle a commodity, especially in the forage game, hopefully the more profitable we can be. What's the best way to do this, guys? There's pros and cons, and I realize there's a million ways to slice this one, but if there's a better way of doing things, a good friend of me once said, if there's a better way of doing things, I want to know about it. And I'm kind of asking you guys that here today. What's the best way to be getting silage bales off the field faster, so we can keep all the rest of the equipment moving and just keep crushing acres? Because we're already driving fast equipment, but when there's a 1,500-pound silage bale in your way, there's a 1,500-pound silage bale in your way, and you better not run into it. So anyways, I'll show you what we're doing here. We are merely trying to get these bales out of harm's way of both themselves and the hay rake and the baler. So, you know, we're stacking in groups, you know, of anywhere from 15 to 30, and once we got the headlands cleared, then we can just rake and bale. Ooh, that was a gopher hole. Once we've got the bales off the headlands, or at least grouped up on the headlands, we can get the rest of the field harvested. So we're trying something different in this field, where we cut 4 rounds around the outside of the field with our Krone triple mowers, and then left actually the inner side of the field standing, and we'll cut it tomorrow. So it's gonna take us probably 3 days to finish this field, but at least we're not tripping on our headland bales as bad. So, you know, again, we're using the tools that we got. We don't have endless supplies of money. Bale wagons and certain equipment can get really expensive. These just happen to be the tools we have, so these are the ones we use. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate your guys' feedback. On that note, if anyone is in the southern Alberta area and anyone needs some silage bales, we've got lots. My email address is in the description of our channel here on YouTube. So yeah, if you need any feed, give us a call. This might be the year we have a little surplus. Alright guys, so like you saw in some drone imagery and in the cab, you know, we're hustling to move the bales off the field. As you can see here, we just put them up against the shelter belt. Is this the best way to do it? It's the tools that we got, and it's working okay, but we're obviously trying to do better. So again, our options are, is this the best way? Is this what everyone else is doing in the world? So option A, just chasing with telehandlers and moving the bales off the headlines. Is that good? Or option B, obviously, yeah, you could spend big money and go and get a self-unloading bale wagon. Like that Anderson, that's a sweet unit, but I don't know if we can afford one. Option C, I guess, would be a wagon and just run the bales maybe up to where you would load your trucks, and 15, 20 bales at a time, I don't know. But is a wagon the best way to do it? So option D would be shipping them right out of the field. Yes, some people probably have enough employees to do that. We don't. On our farm, I'm the only one with a class 1 that can drive that truck. So, and you know what? People aren't really buying the hay right out of the field. You know, typically that's several weeks after. So yeah, we're in our area, we're not set up for that, to ship that early in the season. You know, and taking guys off of harvesting probably isn't a wise option for us. So even though option D, or the fourth option, is an option. We're not too thrilled about it just because we don't have the staff. That would be probably the biggest nail in the coffin on that one, but I guess that is the fourth option. So thanks again for watching, guys. I can't wait to hear your opinions. Even in the comments, send us links to other YouTube videos that maybe could help us. We've obviously scoured YouTube already, but if there's videos that you guys think we might be able to benefit from, copy the link and send them into the comment there. And yeah, we're happy to figure this one out. Hey, Dad. All right, see you guys.